This is the world's smallest Atari 2600 console. Ridiculous. Right, forget all this great graphics and what we're used to. Forget all that. Take your mind back to when games looked terrible. This is, as I said, the world's smallest console, and everything's ready in the box. You don't plug it into the TV or anything. You have a TV. You've got the controller, or joystick, if you want to call that joystick, the console, the TV, but all miniaturized. But is it playable? This is what I want to know. Let's start with Pac-Man. Pac-Man, you can't go wrong with Pac-Man. Doesn't matter what version of Pac-Man. It is brilliant. It's a basic game that just works so well. It's challenging and it's just fun to play. And it works well on this miniature console as well, with a miniature joystick. WARLORDS, never had this, never heard of it really at the time, and I can tell by playing it now, it's absolutely terrible. So I'm glad I didn't bother with this one, and I avoided it. It looks very boring, and it's not very good to play one-handed on this little controller. So this is rubbish in my eyes anyway. Okay, move on to the next one, please. TEMPEST. This for some is an iconic classic. For me, I wasn't that big on this, more into Space Invaders as a shooter myself. This was trying to be a bit more interesting, and I must admit it is quite original in the way they've done the game and the way it shoots and everything like that. On the controller one-handed, I tried it, it's a bit cack-handed this, so it doesn't work on this particular console, so it's terrible on this. Well, I found it anyway, couldn't really play it well. PONG, this started everything. This is an iconic game. You can't get much basic than this. Some dots in the middle, two sticks and a dot, and that's your game. This defined a generation of games. This has started everything we know today. You can't knock this, whatever. At the end of the day, you can play it one-handed. You can play it on this little teeny controller, which is brilliant. A basic classic. It is awesome, just for what it is. Wow. Okay. What's next? Next, Missile Command. This is good when you control it or in the arcades. Not so easy on a little stick like this. As I say, I'm trying to do it one-handed like this so you can see the little screen as well as while I'm playing it. So I'm trying to do it to make a little video where you can actually see what's going on. But yes, it's good. Obviously, the missiles come through the sky, leave a line. You've got to get underneath to sort of break the line or the missile, if you like. So strategic shots are needed, but quick and reactions. It is not too bad on this control, but on an arcade, it's brilliant. Millipede, this is awful because I know it's a challenging game, and this is all about hitting the fire button really quickly up the line and get it. But look how fast this thing's coming down. I'm trying to get 2 hands on it. No, it's impossible. On this, it's unplayable. It's rubbish. Okay, combat. In the day, this was what started off your two-player games, cooperative on the same screen. You both had a tank. You could maneuver it around the grids, and they changed. And it was fun. I love this two-player. Just a classic. On this, it is unplayable practically. It's the way you've got to move the controller into a corner to get to turn, and no, it's unplayable. It doesn't work on this, but takes me back to the days when we used to play this and love it, two-player. What do we got next? Oh god, the other version of Millipede, Centipede. Oh, again, you've got the same thing going on. Change the colour of the screen. The thing's coming down so fast, I can't even get a shot off. And with the one-handed teeny combination here, it isn't working. So on this, it's bloody awful. Okay, what's next? Breakout. Well, come on. This is a classic. And you can't go wrong with this, can you? A big brick wall you've got to take down with bouncing off of a bat, the ball off the bat, and reflecting it back at the wall. You can't get much simpler, and it is what it is. It takes you back to them days. That's what's good about this little console. I didn't even know it was out, to be honest with you. I noticed it in Argos, £10. I thought, £10? You can't not have this for £10, can you? This little setup ready to go out of the box. All right, as I said, some of these games are rubbish and everything, but it just takes you back to them days. Asteroids, I love this in day, and it's great in the arcades. But on this little console, for some reason, it's buggy as hell. What's going on? my little spaceship, he is there, he's not there, he's disappearing. What is going on? Is it my controls? I'm trying it. I did persevere with it. It wasn't having none of it. Anyway, there's your console for you. The world's smallest Atari 2600. What do you think of it? Not bad for a tenner, is it? Oh, come on. Well, anyway, I enjoyed that going back to nostalgia land. This was Games Rob. I'll see you on the next one.